Well, good morning, ladies and gents. Morning here, don't care. About to go to the gym and train some legs. We're going to do heavy squats. I'm going to go hard. Here we go. I'm not going to take the camera with me, though, because this will be the first time I've had a leg workout that's not rushed in a long time, which I normally would take a camera in that sense. But I want to get just a good, solid, hardcore leg workout without any distractions. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll see you in just a little bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Got my coffee. Just got back from the gym. We trained legs. I loved the leg workout. We weren't as rushed as we had been in the past. We got a lot more lifts in, a lot more different exercises. It felt great. By the way, I'm really liking my progressive overload training style with my bench, deadlift, overhead press, and legs. If you don't remember what that was, it's basically you pyramid up, and then you do sets of 5, increasing each weight or each set, and then you do that for like 3 to 4 sets, depending on what your ability is. You go up to the heaviest you can for those 5 reps, then you drop back to the starting weight that you started doing the 5 reps at of those 3 to 4 sets, and then you do 5 reps the first week, 6 reps the second week, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once you get to 10, theoretically speaking, your starting weight for the 5 sets or 5 reps should have increased. That probably sounds a little confusing to the camera, but I'll draw a diagram or something. Now we're gonna finish packaging up the bricks, drive to the post office, drop those off, and I've got a bunch of computer work to do. But today is gonna be a good day because my brother is coming over, so I think, and we're going to make a bunch of venison jerky, so I'm excited about that. Alright, y'all, we got all the bricks packaged up, loaded up. We're headed to the facility right now to drop those off, so you should be getting them very, very soon. Alright, y'all, so we just got done dropping off all the bricks at the USPS facility. Bunch of new people there this time, so they didn't know who the heck we were, what we were doing. They just thought we were dropping off a bunch of packages, but we got them all dropped off. Everything's good to go, so you'll be getting your bricks soon. All right, so I'm back at the warehouse, back at the compound, and I'm met by my brother.
What up, Ski?
And look what he's got: a Cabela's dehydrator. We're gonna make some jerky. He's got his deer in there, mine's in the freezer. All right, we are elbows deep in processing deer. Check this out. All right, we got the back straps and tenderloins, all the quarters. We got some trimming action going on here. Beautiful. I know this is a very flattering look for me. This is an apron, not a dress. But Tyler and I are working on the venison right now. We've got my deer all sliced up. This is what we're gonna save for stew meat. And then, let me show what we got going on here. So this is all the jerky slices, and I've got that curing right now, and it's gonna sit in the fridge for 8 hours. But we're using this cure solution, Backwoods Flavor Enhancer Cure, and this doesn't have much of anything in it, honestly. It's basically salt, sodium nitrate, and that's pretty much it. So you mix, I had 7.6 pounds of venison sliced up. I mixed 2 cups of water with 1.5 teaspoons of this, and let that sit for 8 hours. Then I'm gonna season it and stick it in the dehydrator, so I'll be able to taste it until tomorrow, but working on Tyler's deer now. He's eating the keto brick. What do you think of the new cinnamon keto brick, Tyler?
Pretty good. I like it.
You like it more than the last one?
I mean, I like them both, but it's something different. I enjoy that.
You like it?
Yep. It tastes good.
Nice.
I never had a cinnamon brick.
We're still just hard at work with the deer processing. We've got a pile there for Tyler. We're gonna put all that in the brine. We have that left to go, and we're just having fun here. We're about to cook a meal, and it's gonna consist of, I've got a steak. Tyler, we're gonna cook some of that back strap from the deer, and then Crystal's got a steak, and we may use the venison seasoning.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
I don't know.
Where'd it go? I don't know where it went. There it is. Venison seasoning. I'm gonna put some of this on our steak and venison. The ingredients are somewhat clean. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, we'll give this a shot. Alright, y'all, a little story time action here. The last time, actually let's rewind. The first and only time I've ever gotten in a fist fight with my brother is when we were processing deer.
First of all, let me say I never hit him. It was a fist fight. It was one hit that he threw, or one punch that he threw. I never punched him.
Yes. But
I wouldn't punch him.
I punched the hell out of him. And let me tell you, we were processing deer meat. Mom and Dad we were young. We were like living at the house with the folks still. Mom and Dad were gone. Dad killed 2 or 3 deer that year, and he needed us to process it. So we were at home processing deer. I was like cutting them up with a knife. Tyler was washing them, or vice versa. I don't remember which. But he kept throwing all the trimmings on my pile of clean meat. Isn't that how it went?
It was something along those lines. I don't know. I'm
pretty
not sure exactly what it was, but something was pissing me off. And I got one of the trimmings and threw it on his hand. That's kind of what kicked it off. That was what.
Yeah, so he kept throwing the trimmings that I had cleaned up on my pile of clean meat, and I just got tired of it. So I literally like picked up the chair he was sitting in, flung him out of the chair, and then he came at me, and I pushed him.
Come at me, bro.
And I pushed him, and he like flew underneath the kitchen table, and then like he got up from the kitchen table, and this like look of hate in his eye. I didn't know what the heck he was gonna do. So he grabbed the trash can full of deer guts and threw it at me, and I had like guts hanging out of my ears and in my nose and stuff. And then from there we were like tussling and got in a headlock or something, and then he got me in a headlock, and I think I just punched you in the face. I punched you like in the forehead or something, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Punched him in the forehead, and then like after the fact, like it was all good. We worked it all out. Then Mom called a few hours later. We're still processing deer, and she's like, "How's it going over there, boys?" And I answered the phone, and I'm like, "Oh, it's going great. We got deer flying everywhere." And that night, we were all sitting together at the dinner table. Tyler had like this big old goose egg out of his forehead, and Mom and Dad are like, "What'd you do, son?" And Tyler's like, "Oh, I just fell on a chair." Or something like that.
Yeah, that's about how it happened. I don't even remember what it was over. It was something silly.
We've come a long way. Now here we are processing deer, and no fists have been flown. Bro.
I didn't stick.
And that is the end of that story time.
It's
We're
funny
waiting for our
because it
food to
stuck the
cook.
first time. Yeah, we're waiting for our steaks to cook.
One downside of cooking in here is that it gets all smoky, but oh well. I love the smell of grill smoke. Got the grill going. The food is done. About to pull it right now. Check out this venison backstrap. Boom. So we got the backstrap, my ribeye, and Crystal's little bitty piece of a ribeye. So gonna pull this, and did not burn them this time, so I'm excited about that. Alright, so we have our cooked meat with some broccoli surrounded by a centerpiece of raw meat. So this is sanitary, right?
So sanitary.
Alright, this is Crystal's first bite of deer meat.
Not ever. Just
Not
of
ever?
today.
I was fixing to say.
You've had deer before? I didn't know that.
Who does this guy think he is?
Oh, well, I guess you've not had the backstrap though, right? Just the ground deer.
I mean, I've had deer other times in my life than with you.
They good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
Alright, y'all, it's been a long day. We've got a lot done. I'm whispering because Crystal's sleeping. But she's not the only person that's about to be sleeping. We got Tyler in the house. House guest sleeping in the air mattress.
Oh, yeah.
Nice little setup we got going on here. This is the first time Tyler's been here. What do you think?
This is the very first time. I like it.
You like the Keto Savage compound?
I do. It's pretty cool.
Thank you for all the help with the deer processing.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate all the help with processing my deer as well.
You betcha. We will let you know how the venison jerky tastes tomorrow when it's done dehydrating and whatnot. But until then, sleep tight, have a great night. Adios.